My phone stays silent day after day. I checked it anyway, not for likes, not for followers, just hoping somebody call. Funny how life works when you're doing good. Everybody knows your number, everybody wants your time, everybody wants your energy, everybody wants a piece of your success. But when life starts falling apart, the room gets quieter, the messages get shorter, the invitations disappear, and suddenly you're alone with your thoughts. Punchline: I learned who cared when I stopped being useful. That lesson hurt, cause some people only visit when the lights are on, when the money's coming, when the smile looks convincing. But pain reveals things success hides. Nobody called when my world was breaking. Nobody called when my heart was shaking. Nobody called when I needed someone most. Tell me, have you ever felt forgotten by people you never forget? I remember one specific night, the kind of night where your chest feels heavy, the kind of night where your thoughts get loud. I stared at my contacts, hundreds of names, yet somehow nobody felt reachable. Punchline: the loneliest feeling isn't having nobody, it's feeling like you can't call anybody. So I sat there alone, fighting battles nobody could see, smiling in public, breaking in private, acting strong, feeling exhausted. And the crazy thing, most people had no idea, because pain doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it hides behind a laugh. I kept saying, I'm good, I'm fine, don't worry about me. Then wonder why nobody worried. And I blame the world. Nobody called. And I question my worth. Nobody called. And the silence got loud. Tell me how many people are hurting right now without saying a word. Looking back, I understand something now. Some people didn't call because they didn't know. I became too good at hiding it, too good at pretending, too good at carrying everything alone. Common trigger: have you ever told someone I'm okay when you were actually falling apart? Most of us have. Punchline: I expected people to hear pain I never spoke about. That's not their fault, that's fear. Fear of vulnerability, fear of being judged, fear of being a burden. But carrying everything alone almost broke me. No! Nobody called. But eventually I made a call. Nobody called. But eventually I told the truth. Nobody called. And that changed everything, cause sometimes the strongest thing you can do is admit you need help. To the people who always check on everyone else, this one's for you. The listeners, the helpers, the strong friends, the people who suffer quietly. You deserve support too. You deserve someone to ask how you're doing too. And if nobody's called lately, let the song remind you. Your pain matters, your story matters, and your life matters. Because even when the phone stays silent, you are not invisible. A phone call that never came. Nobody called when my smile started fading. Nobody called when my soul was breaking. Nobody called when I needed somebody most. Tell me, have you ever felt abandoned without anybody actually leaving? The strange thing about loneliness is that it can happen in a crowded room, surrounded by people, surrounded by conversations, surrounded by noise, yet somehow feeling completely invisible. That was my reality. I was showing up, smiling, working, posting, laughing, doing everything I was supposed to do. But inside, everything was falling apart. Punchline: I became a professional at looking okay while secretly falling apart. Nobody noticed, or maybe nobody knew what to look for. Either way, the result felt the same: silence. Nobody called when my smile started fading. Nobody called when my soul was breaking. Nobody called when nobody actually leaving. I remember checking my phone constantly, not because messages were coming, because they weren't. Every vibration felt important, every notification created hope, then disappointment again and again and again. The hardest ringtone to hear is the one that never happens. Think about that, waiting becomes exhausting, especially when you're waiting for proof that somebody notices, proof that somebody cares, proof that somebody remembers. And the longer the silence lasted, the louder my doubts became. Maybe I mattered less than I thought. Maybe I was easier to forget. Maybe people only loved the version of me that never needed help. Retention moment, then one night a realization hit me harder than the silence. I spent years being available, years being dependable, years answering every call, every text, every crisis, every emergency punchline. I became everybody's lifeline while quietly drowning myself. That's what hurt, not the silence, the imbalance, the realization that I gave people a version of me I barely received in return, and resentment started growing. I tore them, tore myself, because I never set boundaries, never communicated needs, never asked for support. I just expected people to know nobody called, and I thought it meant nobody cared. Nobody called, and I turned silence into rejection. Nobody called, while I created stories inside my head. But then I asked myself something, a difficult question. How many people knew I was struggling? Honestly, very few, maybe none. Because every time somebody asked, how are you? I gave the same answer: I'm good, I'm fine, I'm okay. How many times have you said I'm fine when you were actually hurting? Be honest, most of us do it. I kept hiding the wound and blaming people for not finding it. That truth stung, because part of my loneliness was built from my own silence. Not all of it, but enough, enough to matter, enough to change how I saw things. Maybe you're listening right now, waiting for somebody to notice, waiting for somebody to ask, waiting for somebody to call. Listen carefully. Sometimes people care deeply, they just don't know. Sometimes they're fighting battles too. Sometimes they're surviving their own storms. Not every absence is rejection, sometimes it's simply unawareness. That perspective changed me, because anger started becoming understanding, expectations started becoming communication, silence started becoming honesty. And one day, instead of waiting for somebody to call, I made the call myself, not because I was weak, because I was tired of carrying everything alone. Retention switch, and what happened next surprised me. People answered, not everybody, but enough to remind me I wasn't invisible, enough to remind me I wasn't forgotten, enough to remind me I wasn't alone. The support I needed wasn't hiding from me, I was hiding from it. That's the lesson, a painful one, but an important one. Because isolation lies, it tells you nobody cares, nobody understands, nobody would show up. And sometimes those thoughts couldn't be more wrong. Nobody called, and I thought I didn't matter. Nobody called, and I questioned my worth. Nobody called, and the silence nearly convinced me I was alone. But looking back, the silence wasn't the whole story. The story changed the moment I stopped suffering quietly, the moment I stopped pretending, the moment I reached out to the strong friend, the helper.